What's up guys, welcome to Film and TV Reviews. Today I am reviewing The Meg. Now let me just start by saying that if you've seen the trailers for this film, you'll pretty much know what this film is. It's a corny, cheesy action thriller film about a giant shark. And Jason Statham is playing a tough guy who has to go save the day. That's it. If that sounds good to you, you will like this film. Let's start by talking about the story. I've already said it's corny and cheesy. Yeah, it is. There are weird one-liners, characters are stereotypical, it's very predictable, very unoriginal. It's taken riffs on Jaws and Deep Blue Sea, films like that. This is very much a fun, action, entertaining blockbuster. And while the story is hard to believe at times, it does, dare I say it, jump the shark at times. I do think it's fun, it is entertaining, I did kind of enjoy the film. I think the first half of the film is actually really quite interesting and fun, but then it diverges even more and it goes sillier and sillier, crazier and crazier, bigger stunts, bigger action. Some of the set pieces are really quite impressive as well. There's great CGI, great special effects that all adds up to make this just a fun film. Moving on to the characters. Like the story, the characters are limited. They are stereotypical, they are cheesy, they are corny. Jason Statham is playing your typical tough, macho, cool guy character. In many ways, he's just Jason Statham. You could swap Jason Statham out for The Rock, and you'd probably have a slightly better film, because I think The Rock's just a better actor. But these characters, they're all one note, they're all very limited, they're all playing a type. So you've got Ruby Rose playing a hacker, a stereotypical hacker, and some of the characters feel a little unnecessary. There are too many characters, especially since so few of them actually die. I did like Rainn Wilson as the billionaire who owns the place and who actually explains what's going on in this place, but he's just playing a stereotypical douche, and he does a good job of it. So if you're looking for something with depth in terms of story and character, this is not it, but like I said, it is fun, it is enjoyable, it gets the job done. I've already briefly mentioned this, but it is action-packed, there are some great thrills. I think the special effects and the CGI are really quite good in this film. This is clearly funded by China in some form or another, and is set primarily in China or around the China area. There was a film not too long ago that I reviewed called Skyscraper. It's very much in the same boat as that. It's very much trying to appeal to the Chinese target audience, which is fine. It is one of the biggest audiences on the planet. This film is getting a sequel, it was a success, so it's worked. But action, sets, props, CGI, all great. It all makes it very immersive. Sadly, the story takes that immersion away by being just so ridiculous at times. So that's The Meg. Probably a short review by the time I edit it all down, but on the whole, I kind of like this film. It is enjoyable, it is exactly what you expect it to be, a film about a giant shark. If that seems up your alley, then go for it, I say. You'll probably have a good time, a good night of it. And there are jokes in there, there is some humour. They don't all hit the mark, in fact they rarely do, but everything else is just so bonkers and over the top that it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. This wants to thrill you, it wants you to see the action. It's actually a visually quite a good looking film as well, so there's that going for it. But yeah, I do kind of recommend this if you've got time to spare and if you've got nothing else to watch. So thanks for watching this review of The Meg. I'm Grant Burton. You can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at _Grant Burton. Go to YouTube, you can subscribe to my channel, give me a thumbs up, like this video, and post a comment and some feedback down below. What did you think of The Meg? Have you got questions about The Meg? Leave them there, I'll get to them as soon as I can. Also check out Film and TV Weekly, which is now ending its first season and will start a second season next year. This is also one of my final reviews of the year. So until next time, thanks for watching.